Our system's name is Columbia Music Portal. We will start from the evaluation result.
We used Think Aloud and heuristic techniques to evaluate 3 different groups. During these evaluations, which took place on Zoom, we asked the subjects a list of questions/tasks our group came up with beforehand and asked our subjects to complete these tasks without our help. Additionally, we asked the subjects tailored questions from what we learned about the heuristic methods in class. During our evaluations, we found that the users were able to navigate the overall design of our system and the tools we've designed. However, there were a few design details that could be improved, such as the button that was originally named Students on the home page, which caused confusion, so we changed it to Contacts in our final high-fidelity prototype. Additionally, some subjects found it hard to use the calendar feature since it originally did not have a centralized location for the user to see all their currently scheduled meetings, and there were too many steps needed in order to schedule a new meeting. In our final prototype, we added the calendar for users to see their meetings and made a more simple scheduling system that just has a single page where users can input their meeting details.
Create a username, provide their email, create a password. Once they do all of that, they're supposed to press the Create Account button. In case you already have an account, they need to press Login. Then they're taken to the login page where they're supposed to write their username and password and press the login button. That takes them to the main menu page where they're able to join a meeting, go to messaging, go to the musical calendar. All throughout the app, users are able to log out. In case they press the logout button, that takes them to the logout page where they can see in bold, "You're logged out, thank you for choosing us." And in case they change their mind and they want to go back to the app, they're able to press the login button again and rejoin. When the users press musical calendar, they're taken to the musical calendar page where they can see the calendar with all the scheduled meetings that they have that month. And in case they want to schedule a meeting themselves, they need to press the schedule a meeting button that takes them to schedule a meeting page where they can create a meeting name, they can choose the date and time, how long it lasts, they can cancel it if they change their mind or save it if they don't. And once they do that, they can also choose to make it all-day event or not, depending on how long will the event last.
Messages to other users by using messaging function. In the messaging function, there are 2 ways that the users can send messages. First, users can choose contacts, which means basically they will see all the contact list so that they can send a message directly to a recipient. And another way, using your inbox function, users will be directed to another page which shows existing conversation inbox so that they can continue the conversation.
From the main menu page, users can join a meeting by clicking Join a Meeting button. Once they click this button, they have to type the meeting number and click the Join button. Once they click the Join button, they will be led to their own meeting room.
From the meeting page, the user will have access to a toolbar where they can use the recording, intonation, and layout tools. In the recording tab on the toolbar, the user presses the start button in order to start recording the meeting. They can press pause whenever they want the recording to pause, and when they press stop, the video recording will automatically be saved to the user's desktop. In the intonation tab, the user will be able to upload their sheet music as well as access sheet music they have previously uploaded. In order to upload their sheet music, the user will press the Upload Sheet Music button. Then there will be a pop-up to prompt the user to select their sheet music and upload it. Once the user has successfully uploaded their sheet music and switches the current playing button to on, the intonation tool reads in the notes on the sheet music and follows along with the sheet music as the user plays their instrument. This tool will alert the student whenever they have played the wrong pitch and will give student feedback on what the note they should have played is and what the user actually played. In the Layout tab, the user is able to choose from 2 different types of layouts: grid layout and orchestra/band layout. The grid layout is the traditional layout where students are in a grid position. When the user chooses the orchestra/band layout, they are taken to a new page to customize this setup. In this Manage Layout page, there's a sidebar on the left with a list of all the participant names. The user can either drag the participant name and place them into a position on the layout on the right, or manually insert the exact row and seat they would like the participant to be in on this sidebar. The seats in the layout that are already filled by a participant turn blue and have the participant's initials on them. The layout tool also allows the user to add and remove positions in order to adjust the seating according to number of participants in the meeting. The user can add seats using the plus buttons or remove seats by dragging the position and placing it into the trash on the left.
Learning and playing music in a virtual format is particularly challenging when it comes to playing music as a group and overall playing instruments. Breakdowns that we identified and that our system focused on are keeping a correct pace, intonation, and also focusing on spatial awareness. Our design has the goal to enhance users' individual and collaborative online learning experiences in Columbia music classes.